fun as you guys have seen a couple things over back past couple videos, and we are here to finally answer them.
But I'm up right now, and you stuck right now. You thought that little...
Hi guys, it's Jazzy back at it again with another video, and in today's video we're going to be doing a senior book bag after first semester, because I feel like everyone should see this, because everyone thinks that everyone's book bag is all perfect and organized throughout the year, and that is a lie, because there's no way. I look at my friends' book bags and my book bag, and my backpack is better than theirs, but it's not clean. So let's get straight into this video. The struggle of changing settings for YouTubers. Yeah, much better. And then the thumbnail. Oh my god, I can't hold this. Let me read this. I'm wearing this hat because I'm having a bad hair day. As you guys, if you've watched any of my videos, have seen, I'm always having a bad hair day. So I am wearing a shirt. So don't worry about that. Probably gonna get hot, but it's fine. So this is my book bag. If you saw my back to school haul, it is my Victoria's Secret pink book bag, and it is packed full of stuff for no reason. I used to have a whole bunch of stuff right here. There was a red ribbon flag because, you know, don't do drugs, obviously. And then this is actually from Sand Cloud, and you guys should check out that video if you haven't. I think it's actually up here, but we're just gonna go with it. So yeah, that's what this is from. And then I also used to have a little pin, but I lost it. And the red ribbon one I took off because it was really dirty and it was falling apart, so I didn't want it to string everywhere. So first we're gonna start off with the outside. So this pocket, I have a water bottle. I need to empty this because it's the end of winter break. And then in this pocket, I have an umbrella, which I don't ever really use because I always forget about it, even though it's in the outside of my book bag. And then so these things I also never use because every time I try to unzip my book bag, I only use it when I'm like going to the bus because it makes my book bag not as heavy. So then we're gonna start off with this front pocket. It just says pink across it. And that's the one we're gonna open. So in here is where I usually keep my phone. The only reason I said it like that is because there's a packet of jelly in here. Good job, Jasmine. Okay, but usually this is where I keep my little pink pouch. If you saw my giveaway, I feel like I'm shouting out a lot of my other videos in this video. But if you saw my giveaway, my wish haul giveaway, I got to keep the pink one, and I shipped off the black one because they chose the black color. And so I usually keep that with my charger in here. I got some fidget spinners, which that trend died off like when it started, but I was still obsessed with it. I also have an extra cube because people are always asking for that, and some kisses. Ugh, they're discombobulated because they're being crushed. And then I just have trash. This is why I'm doing this. Is because, like, what am I gonna do with pennies? And what is this? I don't even know. Is this just tinfoil? I think it's just tinfoil. Like, you're doing great, guys. This is heavy. I'm trying to hold it up so you guys can see what I'm digging. That's all that's in there. And then we'll go back to these pockets because there's a pencil and a pen in here. I'm gonna need those because I don't have either of those in my book bag right now. I do, but they're probably not useful. Then in this one, there's nothing. I think my water bottle. Oh, there's another pencil. And an eraser. Oh, it's a pen. I love different colored pens, by the way. I'm like, if you saw my math notebook, which you will, you're gonna see I take notes in like 10 different colors. Next, we're gonna do this pocket. This is the pocket I said I was gonna keep my phone in, but it's actually way harder to put my phone in there than I thought. So let's open this. I keep some tissue because in the mornings, especially in fall and stuff, I get really bad nosebleeds, and some of my teachers don't carry tissues. I also got a whole bunch of tissue for Christmas, so that's great. It has a B on it for Jazzy Bay, for the Bay part, obviously, or for my last name, which doesn't matter what my last name is. And then I keep these ponytails in there because girls always need them, and this is gum wrappers, which I'll throw in the trash. And then I have an eraser, and I always keep these because girls always need these, and like I'm always like, oh, I don't have one, but now I can say, yeah, I got one in my book bag. And usually I keep one around my wrist that I don't use, and then I keep one around my wrist after duty. And then I have this, which goes to my necklace that you probably saw earlier when I unzipped it, but you can change them out, so that's what's in there. I just put that back because that has to stay. And then in this next pocket, right behind this pocket, is where I keep the pencils and pens that I use, which I don't have anymore because I always give them away, and I'm always like, yeah, you can keep it, you can have it. So I have a Sharpie. Oh, this is lotion. It's just lotion. Gold Bond Healing Lotion. This is where I usually keep my earbuds, but they're not in here right now. Another fidget spinner. And a USB, what's it called? Flash drive. More trash. Fidget spinner. Just said that. Doesn't matter. I'm probably going to keep these in here too because that's more trash than trash. Highlighter. Oh my gosh. I got a candy cane. Another pen. Paper clip. And a Three Musketeer. Also in the trash. And then I can throw the candy cane away too. Which I will. So that's what's in that pocket. This is taking way longer than I thought it would. All depends. I'm gonna organize in a minute when I end this video. So this is at the end of first semester. This pocket I never really used, but unless I was bringing stuff to school. So like if I was bringing like my lunch that day, it'd go in this pocket. But I got the tiny brush. I would never really open this pocket. I have more lotion because everyone needs lotion because people are ashy, especially me. I'm always ashy. There was hair on this. I really hope that's my weave. Got this pen, which is a good pen, but it's 0.5 lead. Who has that? And then I have another Sharpie and another pencil, sharpenable pencil, because you always need those. And then I have perfume. Everyone loves the smell of this perfume. I do not. That's so weird. I mean, I kind of like it now that I've used it for so long because I always forget to put on perfume. But like when I first had it, I was like, this smells so good. And I was like, I brought that one to school because I don't like it. More sharpenable pencils. But these are more for show because they're like pretty pencils. So, you know, there's like a pink. Oh my gosh, you can't see it. There's like a pink one. Then there's like a flowery one and polka dots. Those were more for like other people. Like I could be like, here you go. Then I have some feminine products in here, but I got some colored pencils. These are all staying. Feminine products. More tissue. And more feminine products. I keep those mostly in there for other people so that I'm never caught off guard. Because it's always good to help people. And let's put these all back in here. Because this pocket isn't dirty, which I'm very surprised about. And now the big pocket, which is a struggle. There's nothing in this last pocket because I think it's for computers. And if I put anything in there, it would poke me in the back. So I don't put anything in there. First things first, I have, well, it says Jasmine. Everyone knows, hopefully everyone knows my nickname is Jazzy. Not my real name. But Jasmine, and then it's a little note. And I thought it was the cutest thing ever. I'm not going to read it, but I keep having to turn this down enough. I like the little print. I like that color. Okay, so that's my note. Keeping that. And then I have a class where we have a preschool type of thing. So I had to wear the shirt, so that's in there. It's actually clean because I cleaned it. And then I realized that I didn't have to go into the preschool anymore. Good job, Jasmine. And then gloves because it is freezing. I think 15 degrees. Not Jasmine. And then this is my pencil pouch. I just lifted it up instead of unzipping it. Has pencils, markers. You know, the usual. I also keep on the side of my book bag, but it was zipped into my book bag. It usually hangs. I keep hand sanitizer. I have like 4 different hand sanitizers that I switch throughout the week. People hate it, but it's fine. And then I have index cards, which I did not use last semester. I'm kind of upset about it. I should have used them because math is hard. Okay? Pre-calc, you guys. Pre-calc. If you take it, you better be studying because that is the hardest class I've ever taken in my life. okay? I can get an A in almost any class if I work hard at it, and I was working hard and I got a B. I mean, that's not bad, but I almost failed it. Like, if I wouldn't have started doing what I did during the middle of the semester, I would have failed that class. And then I have sunglasses because for some reason I have really sensitive eyes. They say blue eyes are the most sensitive, but I cannot see in my courtyard because I guess it's because it's like gray, light gray, so it's like a white, so it just reflects the sun. So I don't know. So it's not hot, but I don't know. I don't know why they did that. I have twistable crayons that I use a lot. I've actually had those for a long time though. I have an extra water bottle because usually this one's filled up and I just put it in my book bag. And then my other one I fill up constantly, and then just in case I forget that one, I have this one always filled up. It's probably not the best, but sometimes you get really thirsty and you have no money. This is my old planner. Well, I'm still going to use it because the last time I wrote in this was October when I started my Colts job. That's hilarious. And then I have my 2018. So now I'm going to be... Okay, I turned all the way to May. Good job, Jasmine. I always say that. Good job, Jasmine. But this one, I like to have calendars that like have the whole calendar. But I also got this one, which has by the day or by the week. So I can like write down if I have a test in this one. And then I could check what I need to study for the test in this one. Like, I'm kind of organized like that, but I usually forget to write in them. So those are going back in my book bag. I had graphing paper for pre-calc, but I did not need it. I don't know why I got it, to be honest. I think it was just to be on the safe side. So I'm not going to throw this away. I'm going to give it to my brother, but putting it on the side because that's where I put the trash can. So just making sure everyone knew I didn't throw away a whole book. This was my early childhood notes folder. So this is what I was talking about by I color code my stuff. So like this is the main thing of what we were studying, and then this was the first bullet point, and this is all the stuff under that bullet point, and then the next, no, it wasn't a bullet point, it was a slide. So this was the title of that next slide, and then that was all the information for the title of the next slide, all the information, and so on. And then like I had to do vocabulary, but I had to rip it out and give it to my teacher, so that's just the rest of those notes. And I actually ended up not using the rest of that book, so I'm gonna rip that first page out and reuse this too. This was my study guide for my I didn't turn back up the light. This was my study guide for that class, for the EOPA. That's called our end of pathway test, because we have career pathways and we take them, and then we have to take an end of pathway test to say that we took all 3 to 4 classes of it. So I've taken that class since freshman year, and I skipped to junior year. I didn't do any of it in junior year, and then I went back to it senior year. This is my homework folder. I put all my homework in here, and I actually remember to use this. Like, I always put my homework in here. As soon as my teacher says it's homework, it goes in here. And then I have 3 folders. Yeah. This is my attendance office folder? No. Why does it have math in here? Oh yeah, because I took this one the last day of school. But yeah, this was my attendance office folder because I was a mentor for the attendance office, and it has math in it because attendance office was my last class, and on our finals day I had math and mentorship, so I just put it on the mentorship binder. This is my computer science principles programming one. I've made it red because I thought it was going to be way harder than it was, and then he literally gave us 3 sheets of paper and let us make games on the computer. It was really fun. I'm keeping all of those, just making sure everyone knows, because the trash is over here, but I'm putting them aside. And this one was my early childhood folder because we had a lot we had to remember, and we had calendars on our teaching days and stuff. It's a really fun class. I love that class. I'm gonna miss it. And then this empties out my book bag, so it's gonna fall, so I'm just gonna put it on the floor. And this was my pre-calc binder. It is full, you guys. It is full of stuff. Like, if I open this, something's gonna fall out. I can already feel it. Okay, didn't. Oh. I had a notebook. This is the first composition book I've ever almost used all the way up. Like, I used it all the way. There's only that much of the book left. And I used it. That doesn't look like a lot, but there is a lot in this book. You guys. If I would have written smaller, I probably would have used less paper. But yeah, all my notes are color coded because, to be honest, if I do, what was I saying? If I don't color code my notes, I won't go back and read over it because it's all in gray. But if I do like purple, blue, and green, and then I do where I do the title, and then I'll do what it's about, and then do an example in the color, then I'll be like, oh yeah, I need to go to matrices, and I can flip through my book, go to matrices, and see, okay, this is how I do the matrices. You know, it just makes it easier for me. That's just how I do stuff. Well, I don't know if I'm keeping that because I don't really need that anymore. I have 2 calculators. If I was taking pre-calc and I had to tell someone, I'd say get both calculators, because this calculator does a lot of stuff that this calculator doesn't, and this calculator does a lot of stuff that this calculator doesn't. Like, this one does fractions, and this one will not do fractions. It'll give you decimals, and sometimes it'll say, put your answer in fractions, and you're like, now you want me to do more math. So I'd get both. This is a graphing one. This is actually my brother's. I wanted a blue one, or a purple one, but, you know, my brother already had one, so why not just use it? This one is actually really, like, you can write whole notes in here. And I mean, this one guy did that. And I was like, wow, you have the determination of a god, because not Jasmine. And this one does not do that, but it has a lot of these buttons that it doesn't have, like the fraction button and the, what is that called? The square root button, which you can square root on this calculator, but you gotta know all the buttons. And there's like 3 buttons. On this one, I can just press 1 button. So I use this one a lot more than this one. So if I was gonna get a calculator, I'd get this calculator. But this one will graph for you. So if you're not good at graphs, then you should probably have both. Because I'm not good at graphing and figuring out the graph. So I don't know why I'm telling you about math. Like, who cares? No one. Exactly. Oh yeah, I didn't show you my sticker. I got this from my buddy who graduated last year. She was in my French class, and she was amazing. It says love yourself, and I think I bought it for like $1 or something to help with that organization. These are notes because my teacher always ran out of time, so I'd like sit there, rip a piece of paper, and write down the notes real quick so I had them for later. We had a lot of formula sheets. We always had to memorize the formulas. We never got a formula sheet because, you know, on the SAT they don't give you a formula, and like, so you have to figure it out and you have to just know how to do it. Which, if I would have done this and then done the SAT, I would have passed it way better. I mean, I still passed. I got a good score, but it could have been better. And then it could always be better to me. I'm so hard on myself, I promise you. Like, I'm always like, I could have done better. I could have done better. I could have done better. I'm that person who gets an A and it's like a 97, and I'm like, I could have gotten a 100. I could have gotten. So, just to let you guys know, that's the type of person. Oh, this is my teacher and stuff. You don't really need to know all of that information. That was my brother. Love them. And then, this thing is just filled up. I got so many 60s and 70s on homework. That's where I messed up. I could have gotten 100s on homework, but I just did not. I was always focused on the tests and stuff. So yeah. That is my whole book bag. And I would do a repacking my book bag folder, but I mean book bag folder. Jasmine? What? I would do a repacking my book bag video, but I feel like that's boring, and this video is probably boring and people probably aren't even gonna watch it. But I mean, I tried, okay? But yes, so that was my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what you want to see next, and keep watching more videos for, I don't know, just because you like me, you know? Support the Jasmine. This is probably really cringy. When I go back and watch this, I'm gonna be like, I'm not posting this, and then I'm posting. But anyway, bye guys. As always, I do those little blooper things where I'm like, why did you do that, Jasmine? So I'm going to show you what I did. So, this is my keep pile, and that's also keep pile. And that was the trash. And I have to clean all this up and put my book bag in the washing machine. Can you do that? Can someone comment? Can you put your book bag in the washing machine? I don't know. And my room is not messy. It looks super messy right now, doesn't it? But it's just because everything's under my bed. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I already said that. What am I doing? I just want to show you guys that I made a big mess. I should have put it in better piles. I did not. I'm so disappointed in myself.
Girl, what about now, girl? How about now?